Shadows dance upon wallpaper textures while midnight creeps across wooden floorboards. Every corner breathes heavy memories from seasons when laughter occupied spaces. Now dust settles where footprints remain before departure swept warmth outdoors. Clocks tick loudly inside hollow hallways, create artificial heartbeat cadences. Pictures frame bygone moments, although colors gradually change into grayscale. Solitude becomes an uninvited roommate, occupying territory once belonging to affection. Soft whispers resonate through structural beams, reminding spirits regarding promises. Atmospheres with pressure drops whenever remembrance collides against current reality directly. Silent echoes reverberate through architecture within abandoned chambers tonight. Voices linger somewhere underneath floorboards, although lips refuse speaking anymore. We survive amidst lingering acoustic reflections, bouncing off vertical boundaries. Cold wind rattles window panes outside, while embers die inside hearts. Blankets provide minimal comfort against psychological winters frozen deep inside. Daylight hesitates, entering rooms full of historical baggage and remorse. Coffee mugs retain circular stains, resembling small orbits of dynamic relationship. Journals contain unfinished paragraphs describing scenarios that never manifested properly. Time structures deceptively long during periods spent evaluating ancient personal mistakes. Oh, soft whispers resonate through structural beams, reminding spirits regarding promises. Atmospheric pressure drops whenever remembrance collides against current reality directly. Silent echoes reverberate through architecture within abandoned chambers tonight. Voices linger somewhere underneath floorboards, although lips refuse speaking anymore. We survive amidst lingering acoustic reflections, bouncing off vertical boundaries. Yeah. Can structural foundations withstand continuous tremors caused by emotional absences? Or will structural integrity collapse beneath the immense weight? Every brick seems saturated with acoustic residue, belonging to departed affection. Hollow reverberations, muted frequencies. Stillness speaks volumes. Hey! Silent echoes reverberate through architecture within abandoned chambers tonight. Oh, quietness remains, residual vibrations dissipating. Fading the footprints. Adolescent calendars burn rapidly, while juvenile opportunities, amusement parks sit abandoned, where younger generations squandered valuable daylight hours. Rebellious phases produce zero constructive outcomes, leaving maturity severely delayed instead. Classrooms witnessed endless daydreaming, focusing upon trivial short-term instant gratifications. Diplomas gather dust inside drawers, symbolizing expensive yet efficient journeys leading nowhere. 20-something individuals contemplate decades spent pursuing highly unrealistic, romanticized ideals. Chronological advancement continues, readiness levels exhibited. Generational anxiety increases whenever peer accomplishments eclipse personal stagnant realities. Wasted youth leaves adults stranded inside immature frameworks, lacking stability. Early years evaporated uselessly during endless cycles of self-indulgent procrastination behaviors. Prime developmental decades vanished, leaving gray hairs and heavy financial obligations. Birthdays inspire existential dread rather than joyful February gatherings nowadays. Pensions seem like distant myths, while entry-level employment occupies daily schedules. Inherited potential rotted away, unused due to persistent motivation. Deficits experience photographs depict younger versions, possessing bright eyes, unburdened by societal expectations. Mirror reflections, current dates show exhausted expressions, replacing former energetic countenances. Naivety exchanged itself for cynicism without providing beneficial financial compensation beforehand. Chronological advancement continues, readiness levels exhibited. Generational anxiety increases whenever peer accomplishments eclipse personal stagnant realities. Wasted youth leaves adults stranded inside immature frameworks, lacking stability. Early years evaporated uselessly during endless cycles of self-indulgent procrastination behaviors. Prime developmental decades vanished, leaving gray hairs and heavy financial obligations. Strictly prohibit secondary chances at youthful greatness. Every ticking second amplifies realization concerning absolute mismanagement of temporal wealth. Years misspent, hours dissolved, opportunities missed. Oh, wasted youth leaves adults stranded inside immature frameworks, lacking stability. All the years evaporated uselessly during endless cycles of self-indulgent procrastination behaviors. Prime developmental decades vanished, vanished, leaving gray hairs and heavy financial obligations. Time never reverses. Maturity arrives uninvited. Youth gone forever. Infinity stretches outward beyond astronomical calculations, while mortal comprehension grapples with endlessness. Boundless dimensions witness our supreme connection, our lasting stellar life cycles across galaxies. Perpetual motion drives our unified trajectory forward through uncharted temporal zones. Decades accumulate like granular desert components without diminishing our core foundational strength. Immortality characterizes these profound sensations, developing beneath standard superficial human experience. Constellations rearrange their spatial positions, yet our emotional equilibrium stays perfectly aligned. Endless direction becomes our standard measurement unit for calculating relational longevity henceforth. Unbounded progression guarantees our collaborative survival through subsequent evolutionary cycles. Forevermore defines our standard operating schedule across dimensional limitations tonight. Perpetual continuity preserves this magnificent bond against systemic decay factors. Endless timelines validate our exceptional choice to remain linked across infinity. Mortality loses its traditional threatening power when spiritual intersections achieve permanent synchronization. Generations come and vanish like fleeting autumn leaves, but our legacy persists. Ageless architecture safeguards our historical narrative inside indestructible metaphysical libraries. Eternity appears manageable whenever cooperative spirits navigate boundless cosmic pathways simultaneously. Unending appreciation fuels our persistent drive toward achieving absolute relational perfection. Finality becomes an obsolete concept within our expansive vocabulary definitions today. Endless duration becomes our standard measurement unit for calculating relational longevity henceforth. Unbounded progression guarantees our collaborative survival through subsequent evolutionary cycles. Forevermore defines our standard operating schedule across dimensional limitations tonight. Perpetual continuity preserves this magnificent bond against systemic decay factors. Endless timelines validate our exceptional choice to remain linked across infinity. Can planetary destruction interfere with cosmic agreements forged between highly evolved consciousnesses? Or will our spiritual architecture outlast universal contraction phases completely? Every subsequent cosmic era merely strengthens our pre-existing permanent structural alignment. No endings. Endless march, always growing. Forevermore defines our standard operating schedule across dimensional limitations tonight. Perpetual continuity preserves this magnificent bond against systemic decay factors. Endless timelines validate our exceptional choice to remain linked across infinity. Epidermal layers regenerate slowly beneath ultraviolet radiation exposed. Markings soften, transforming thick crimson boundaries into faint pearlescent tissue traces. Injury locations lose sensitivity as nerve endings retract from damaged external surfaces. Mirrors reflect altered anatomy, show invisible documentation regarding historical, physical trauma. Pain diminishes, replacing sharp, agonizing sensations with faint, dull, throbbing reminders instead. Their metallurgical history narrative reads like maps outlining wars won through sheer endurance. Regeneration requires patience while cellular structures rebuild damaged biological shields completely. Sovereignty whenever old injuries stop dictating daily. Psychological movements, faded scars illuminate flesh patterns, proving survival exists after structural destruction. Discolored markings remaining upon shoulders demonstrate resilience. Pigment alterations tell stories concerning battles fought beneath heavy darkness safely. Sleeves cover disappearing documentation, allowing anonymity within crowded public spaces. Today, shame dissolves alongside changing colors, vindicating individual journeys towards complete healing. When events become unnecessary commodities, when internal restoration processes finish primary operations. Scratches received during defensive maneuvers lose initial shape, broadening into smooth valleys. Defenses lower systematically because threat levels drop below critical emergency indicators. Now body armor stays stored away inside closets, unneeded during peaceful civilian existence. Regeneration requires patience while cellular structures rebuild damaged biological shields completely. Sovereignty whenever old injuries stop dictating daily. Psychological movements, faded scars illuminate flesh patterns, proving survival exists after structural destruction. Discolored markings remaining upon shoulders demonstrate resilience. Pigment alterations tell stories concerning battles fought beneath heavy darkness safely. Should human beings feel embarrassed regarding historical evidence documenting deep cuts? Or should populations celebrate survival milestones visible upon universal biological containers? Every marking symbolizes transition phases, separating previous agonies from modern peace. Traces vanish and tissue heals, reminders soften. Faded scars illuminate flesh patterns, proving survival exists after structural destruction. Discolored markings remaining upon shoulders demonstrate resilience. Pigment alterations tell stories concerning battles fought beneath heavy darkness safely. Skin grows smooth, markings disappear completely. Real estate properties exhibit absolute spatial vacancy. Once resident belongings undergo total removal. Unfurnished residential zones maximize a crystallized bare drywall surfaces. Display square patches with decorative artwork hung during happier eras. Key rings jingle hollowly inside their pockets while landlords inspect structural parameters meticulously. Cleaned carpets retain geometric indentations, showing where massive furniture units sat historically. Cleanliness feels sterile, lacking individual human character traits that populated quarters previously. Vacant architecture emphasizes personal losses. Volumetric emptiness creates psychological vacuums. Empty rooms amplify absolute personal isolation. Vacant spaces refuse containing comfortings. Hollow chambers remind remaining occupants regarding comprehensive domestic abandonment experience. Abandonment experienced. Echoes mock individuals, speech attempts, returning floorboards creak loudly underneath solitary footsteps, traversing unoccupied geometric layouts. Closet interiors contain zero hanging garments, resembling dark entryways to psychological abysses. Utility companies terminated electricity services, systematically plunging vacant properties into deep twilight. Dust motes float aimlessly inside sunbeams, acting as sole remaining inhabitants here. Lease documents lie signed on their countertops, formalizing complete surrender of territory. Vacant architecture emphasizes personal losses. Volumetric emptiness creates psychological vacuums. Empty rooms amplify absolute personal isolation. Vacant spaces refuse containing comforting. Hollow chambers remind remaining occupants regarding comprehensive domestic abandonment experience. Abandonment experience. Human beings construct identities around temporary geographical, physical, living arrangements, or the spatial vacancy provide excellent clean slates for subsequent emotional reconstructions. Every empty square meter represents immediate freedom mixed with profound historical sorrow. No furniture, bare walls, bare walls, total vacancy. Empty rooms amplify absolute personal isolation. Vacant spaces refuse containing comforting. Hollow chambers remind remaining occupants regarding comprehensive domestic abandonment experience. Front door locked, key surrendered completely, only emptiness remaining. Thermal radiation transfers efficiently between pressing biological organisms during an imprisonment. Chills disappear instantly as muscular upper extremities encircle shivering torsos tightly. Tenderness radiates from biological skin contact, though an emotional blockades formed historically. Heartbeats synchronized perfectly within milliseconds. Sorrow melts under immense pressure applied gently by affection. Comfort zone expand alendedly. I'm participating individuals within cozy spheres. Affectionate gestures communicate profound care without utilizing complex linguistic. Biological engines generate substantial internal heat when mutual appreciate manifests. Warm embrace dissolves rigid psychological defenses. Physical closeness provides immediate emotional validation, banishing desire, banishing lingering insecurity. Tender holding patterns stabilize erratic neural network, restoring absolute inner tranquility. Friction generates wonderful comfort that it wouldn't know. Second interactions songs or remote and focus. Isolation traits into oblivion. Recuperate physical position, bionic triple safety feelings. Stress hormones decrease, rapidly yielding territory to beneficial oxytocin chemicals instead. Encirclement prevents external coldness from penetrating our shared biological capsule zone. Whispered endeavors tickle auditory nerves, reinforcing internal perceptions regarding absolute substance. Time stops, moving linearly, condensing eternal happiness into brief physical interaction. Affectionate gestures communicate profound care without utilizing complex linguistic. Biological engines generate substantial internal heat when mutual appreciate manifests. A warm embrace dissolves rigid psychological defenses. Physical closeness provides immediate emotional validation, banishing desire, banishing lingering insecurities. In tender holding patterns stabilize erratic neural networks, restoring absolute inner tranquility. Human communication utilize spoken vocabulary when physical proximity achieves superior results? Or does tactile stimulation offer direct pathways towards solving deep spiritual complex riddles? Every second spent held tightly reinforces our fundamental into human survival. Hold tight, feel heat melting away. Warm embrace dissolves rigid psychological defenses. Physical closeness provides immediate emotional validation, banishing lingering insecurities. Never let go. Heat remains active. Embrace forever. Thermal energy energy escapes cotton linens rapidly as midnight wind penetrates structural insulation. Freezing fabrics wrap around shivering limbs, offering zero comfort. Mattresses feel like vast Arctic landscapes where individual perishes instantly. Blank spaces occupy the left side of furniture, emphasizing mass and physical absence. Cotton threads retain no residual human warmth. Only icy drops remaining instead. Thermometers indicate dropping temperatures inside domestic quarters, matching internal psychological states. Winter conditions dominate interior environments. Whenever physical companionship disappears completely from sight, frost develops along fabric edges, cementing absolute loneliness within residential perimeters. Cold sheets amplify personal isolation, freezing remaining threads of romantic hope tonight. Linens refuse retaining necessary comfort since genuine intimacy departed these premises. Freezing cotton boundaries remind occupants regarding sudden emotional abandonment experience. Shaking hands attempt adjusting heavy duvet, searching desperately for elusive pocket heat. Pillows remain stiff, unyielding monuments dedicated to historical partner interactions. Now concluded, blizzards seem to rage internally, transforming bedrooms into glacial chambers of regret. Morning light offers no defrosting capabilities to frozen domestic textile arrangements. Hypothermic sensations spread through emotional layers, slowing down standard mental operations. Desolation settles deep into woven fibers, defying standard laundering restoration methods. Winter conditions dominate interior environments. Whenever physical companionship disappears completely from sight, a frost develops along fabric edges, cementing absolute loneliness within residential perimeters. Cold sheets amplify personal isolation, freezing remaining threads of romantic hope tonight. Linens refuse retaining necessary comfort since genuine intimacy departed these premises. Freezing cotton boundaries remind occupants regarding sudden emotional abandonment experience. Heating units combat absolute spiritual subtly, or must inhabitants endure permanent winter climates within private residential zones. Every thread feels saturated with icy needles, piercing vulnerabilities without mercy. Freezing fibers, zero warmth, winter remains. Freezing cotton boundaries remind occupants regarding sudden emotional abandonment these premises. The linens stay icy, returned. Frozen absolute silence. Eternity passes by, while my singular devotion remains completely unaltered by external factors. Centuries could dissolve into cosmic dust, yet my ultimate allegiance stays anchored firmly. Geographical distances expand exponentially, but my internal compass points directly toward you. Time zones separate our physical locations, but metaphysical connections bridge the massive gap. Promises uttered decades ago retain their original validity, defying historical decay. Monuments crumble under environmental wear, whereas my dedication stands completely impervious today. Unwavering loyalty dictates my daily choices, ensuring my affection never goes astray. Gravitational pulls draw my entire being backward toward your permanent embrace. Always still yours, despite immense circumstantial difficulty separating our current life paths. Permanent devotion guarantees my spiritual alignment stays upon your coordinates. Unconditional allegiance outlasts temporary human obstacles, securing our eternal bond forever. Weather patterns shift from sunny optimism into dark economic depression. Seamlessly external opinions attempt to erode our foundation, yet the superficial critiques fail completely. Age alters our physical appearance, but internal admiration grows stronger with every passing season. Memory channels safeguard your specific vocal frequencies against neurological degradation risks. Photographs become unnecessary luxuries because your image is permanently burned onto my retina. Every individual heartbeat validates my ongoing commitment to our historical romantic treaty. Unwavering loyalty dictates my daily choices, ensuring my affection never goes astray. Gravitational pulls draw my entire being backward toward your permanent embrace. Always still yours, despite immense circumstantial difficulty separating our current life paths. Permanent devotion guarantees my spiritual alignment stays upon your coordinates. Unconditional allegiance outlasts temporary human obstacles, securing our eternal bond forever. Can universal changes diminish the absolute value of our sacred foundation? Or will our shared history withstand all future existential challenges successfully? Every legal document or verbal declaration confirms my permanent status as your protector, forever bound, never leaving, always dedicated. Still yours, despite immense circumstantial difficulty separating our current life paths. Permanent devotion guarantees my spiritual alignment stays upon your coordinates. Unconditional allegiance outlasts temporary human obstacles, securing our eternal bond forever. Oh, permanently yours. Disasters unfold systematically while structural organization collapses into magnificent disarray. Splintered glass reflects gorgeous patterns of unpredictable behavior patterns. Turbulence becomes our primary steady foundation, defying standard gravitational physics laws. Anarchy reigns supreme inside our shared universe. Arguments resolve into passionate embraces, blend and seize with absolute adoration. Mathematical probabilities fail predicting our next behavioral trajectories, because madness rules. Disorderly conduct fuels our mutual attraction, turning standard relationship guidelines completely obsolete. Symphonies arise from chaotic shouting matches, validating our unusual domestic arrangement. Perfect chaos balances our turbulent lives, matching destructive forces with gorgeous symmetry. Beautiful confusion reigns within our hearts, keeping sanity safely locked outside. Magnificent disasters define our collaborative journey, proving madness breeds exceptional romantic experiences. Storm clouds gather inside domestic perimeters, signaling imminent creative atmospheric disturbances. Lightning strikes primary communication channels, yet enlightenment follows immediately afterward. Debris fields look like modern art installations, documenting our intense historical milestones. Sanity appears boring compared to our wild roller coaster behavioral dynamics today. Predictable patterns invite absolute stagnation, whereas our volatility guarantees constant excitement. Shrapnel from emotional explosion somehow forms beautiful protective rings around us. Disorderly conduct fuels our mutual attraction, turning standard relationship guidelines completely obsolete. Symphonies arise from chaotic shouting matches, validating our unusual domestic arrangement. Perfect chaos balances our turbulent lives, matching destructive forces with gorgeous symmetry. Beautiful confusion reigns within our hearts, keeping sanity safely locked outside. Magnificent disasters define our collaborative journey, proving madness breeds exceptional romantic experiences. Disorganized methods of maintaining long-term romantic connections? Or should external observers emulate our successful navigation through absolute mental turbulence? Every argument stabilizes our core framework, anchoring us amidst universal uncertainty. Beautiful mess, wild rhythms, harmony found. Harmony found. Perfect chaos balances our turbulent lives, matching destructive forces with gorgeous symmetry. Beautiful confusion reigns within our hearts, keeping sanity safely locked outside. Magnificent exceptional romantic experience. Oh, lovely confusion remains while destabilizes completely, beautifully broken together. Final departures necessitate absolute emotional. Luggage handles feel unusually heavy while transport. Eye contact becomes agonizingly difficult when upcoming permanent separation completely unavoidable. Handshakes transform into brief, desperate grasps, seeking to delay inevitable chronological progression. Gate agents announce immediate passenger boarding requirements, shattering remaining fragile hopes completely. Terminal corridors stretch out like infinite pathways, leading toward completely separate, distinct futures. Parting gestures symbolize definitive conclusions regarding multi-year relationship chapters today. Valedictory statements resonate deeply. Last goodbye seals our historical romantic narratives. Midnight transportation, hopes formalizing, concluding words signal the absolute expiration. Concluding words signal the absolute expiration. Train whistles blast loudly, interrupting final attempts at articulation. Rear windows provide shrinking perspectives of figures waving sadly on retreating platforms. Distance accumulates, rapidly accelerating the literal transformation of partners into historical acquaintances. Tears smudge passport documentation pages, blending individual sorrow with official travel paperwork. Cabin pressure increases systematically during ascents, matching growing internal psychological distress levels. Geographical displacement functions as an absolute eraser of daily cohabitation habits. Parting gestures symbolize definitive conclusions regarding multi-year relationship chapters today. Valedictory statements resonate deeply. Transportation, hopes formalizing, concluding words signal the absolute expiration. Concluding words signal the absolute expiration. Successfully process immediate transition, or do parting individuals require extensive therapy periods? Every ticking second widens the absolute gulf, separating modern isolation from historical unity. Doors closing, engine starting, separation complete. Last goodbye, last goodbye. Infinity stretches outward beyond astronomical calculations, while mortal comprehension grapples with endlessness. Boundless dimensions witness our supreme connection, outlasting stellar life cycles across galaxies. Perpetual motion drives our unified trajectory forward through uncharted temporal zones. Decades accumulate like granular desert components without diminishing our core foundational strength. Immortality characterizes these profound sensations, developing beneath standard superficial human experiences. Constellations rearrange their spatial positions, yet our emotional equilibrium stays perfectly aligned. Endless duration becomes our standard measurement unit for calculating relational longevity. Henceforth, unbounded progression guarantees our collaborative survival through subsequent evolutionary cycles. Forevermore defines our standard operating schedule across dimensional limitations tonight. Perpetual continuity preserves this magnificent bond against systemic decay factors. Endless timelines validate our exceptional choice to remain linked across infinity. Mortality loses its traditional threatening power when spiritual intersections achieve permanent synchronization. Generations come and vanish like fleeting autumn leaves, but our legacy persists. Sageless architecture safeguards our historical narrative inside indestructible metaphysical libraries. Oh, eternity appears manageable whenever cooperative spirits navigate boundless cosmic simultaneously. Unending appreciation fuels our persistent drive toward achieving absolute relational perfection. Finality becomes an obsolete concept within our expansive vocabulary definitions today. Endless duration becomes our standard measurement unit for calculating relational longevity. Henceforth, unbounded progression guarantees our collaborative survival through subsequent evolutionary cycles. Forevermore defines our standard operating schedule across dimensional limitations tonight. Perpetual continuity preserves this magnificent bond against systemic decay factors. Endless timelines validate our exceptional choice to remain linked across infinity. Planetary destruction interfere with cosmic agreements forged between highly evolved consciousnesses. Or will our spiritual architecture outlast universal contraction phases completely? Every subsequent cosmic era merely strengthens our pre-existing permanent structural alignment. No endings, endless march always grows. Forevermore defines our standard operating schedule across dimensional limitations tonight. Perpetual continuity preserves this magnificent bond against systemic decay factors. Endless timelines validate our exceptional choice to remain linked across infinity. Boundless expansion continue. Time boundaries erased. Infinity secured permanently. Expensive vintage liquids down parched throats bring zero satisfaction today. Sweetness evaporated entirely, leaving behind chemical elms resembling industrial rust instead. Conversations turn sour like milk, forgotten underneath scorching summer sunlight conditions. Apologies arrived way too late, like medicine delivered onto burial grounds. Promises taste like ash, swallowing burning charcoal fragments during voluntary torture. Pride constructed high barriers, preventing truth from entering toxic biological systems. Saliva carries heavy emotional weight derived from catastrophic arguments experienced. Swallowing realization hurts physical anatomy beyond medical science definitions. A bitter taste lingers upon tongues after romantic illusions dissolve completely. Flavors of betrayal remain sharp despite drinking copious amounts. Oh, a remedy. Acidity burns internal organs long after final goodbye. Phrases vanished fully. Regret manufacture sharp spikes, penetrating digestive tracts with immense accuracy. Sugar-coated deception fails, providing nourishment when starvation damages spiritual cores. Dinner tables become battlefield zones loaded with passive-aggressive cutlery movements. Spices cannot disguise rot hiding inside culinary metaphorical masterpieces we serve. Guests know the strange atmosphere, suffocating hospitality within domestic perimeters easily. Hunger remains unappeased because ingredients chosen contain poisonous mental isotopes. Saliva carries heavy emotional weight derived from catastrophic arguments experienced. Swallowing realization hurts physical anatomy beyond medical science definitions. A bitter taste lingers upon tongues after romantic illusions dissolve completely. Flavors of betrayal remain sharp despite drinking copious amounts. Oh, of remedy. Acidity burns internal organs long after final goodbye. Phrases vanish fully. Oh, clenched palates, we're using harsh chemical antidotes demand higher prices than standard human currency. Every recipe concocted led directly toward gastrointestinal existential crisis. Eventually, sour notes, corrosive drops, unpalatable landings. A bitter taste lingers upon tongues after romantic illusions dissolve completely. Flavors of betrayal remain sharp despite drinking copious amounts. Oh, of remedy. Acidity burns internal organs long after final goodbye. Phrases vanished fully. Nothing tastes sweet. Residual poison remaining. Tongues burn dry. Eternity passes by, while my singular devotion remains completely unaltered by external factors. Centuries could dissolve into cosmic dust, yet my ultimate allegiance stays anchored firmly. Geographical distances expand exponentially, but my internal compass points directly toward you. Time zones separate our physical locations, but metaphysical connections bridge the massive gap. Promises uttered decades ago retain their original validity, defying historical decay. Processes, monuments crumble under environmental wear, whereas my dedication stands completely impervious today. Unwavering loyalty dictates my daily choices, ensuring my affection never goes astray. Gravitational pulls draw my entire being backward toward your permanent embrace. Always still yours, despite immense circumstantial difficulties separating our current life paths. Permanent devotion guarantees my spiritual alignment stays fixed upon your coordinates. Unconditional allegiance outlasts temporary human obstacles, securing our eternal bond forever. With a pattern shift from sunny optimism into dark economic depression seamlessly, external opinions attempt eroding our foundation, yet their superficial critiques fail completely. Age alters our physical appearance, but internal admiration grows stronger with every passing season. Memory channel safeguard your specific vocal frequencies against neurological degradation risks. Photographs become unnecessary luxuries because your image is permanently burned onto my retina. Every individual heartbeat validates my ongoing commitment to our historical romantic treaty. Unwavering loyalty dictates my daily choices, ensuring my affection never goes astray. Gravitational pulls draw my entire being backward toward your permanent embrace. Always still yours, despite immense circumstantial difficulties separating our current life paths. Permanent devotion guarantees my spiritual alignment stays fixed upon your coordinates. Unconditional allegiance outlasts temporary human obstacles, securing our eternal bond forever. Can universal changes diminish the absolute value of our sacred foundational promises? Or will our shared history withstand all future existential challenges successfully? Every legal document or verbal declaration confirms my permanent status as your protector. Separating our current life paths. Permanent devotion guarantees my spiritual alignment stays fixed upon your coordinates. Unconditional allegiance outlasts temporary human obstacles, securing our eternal bond forever. Always connected, my heart belongs here. Permanently yours,